Hello, just writing to you to fill you in on our recent trip to the Isle of Wight. As you know, we've recently bought a motorhome, aka Betty, and she's a real beaut. With a top speed of 96 kilometres an hour, we weren't going to get there in any hurry, but we were all just happy to cruise along with all the sounds and vibrations of a diesel engine that's over 18 years old.
There you go. Well, welcome to Betty, everybody. Hang on, I better watch what I'm doing. I'm just about to turn onto the M25. Changing now. Notice I'm on the other side of the vehicle, which does feel a little strange. I'm getting used to it.
We drove all the way to Southampton and caught the ferry across to the island. It was a beautifully clear and freezing cold morning as we left the industrial docks of Southampton. They almost looked picturesque. Once we pulled into East Cowes on the island, our first stop was at Carisbrooke Castle. However, the extreme excitement was so much that some of us just couldn't stay awake. We climbed high up the walls and explored all around the castle.
Back down. See, little Smudge trying to get up too. Gosh, those are steep stairs, aren't they, Mum?
Yep. That's it.
Ollie made it to the top without being carried, and Megs managed to make it up there despite being 6 months pregnant. Well done, guys. I'll just hold the camera.
There's Betty in the car park. Oh, yes.
The most interesting feature was a deep, deep well.
That's one deep well, man.
Drop, isn't it?
For centuries, this was the castle's main supply and was drawn up by a donkey in a wheel. Ollie made a new friend and learnt a new word as well.
There you go.
The donkey's just there. Gentle. Good boy.
We spent half a day exploring that castle. I think Ollie was particularly impressed.
Wow, is it pretty glass up there, isn't it?
The next day was a wet and cold one.
Nice hot cup of tea Wayne just drink. And as you can see outside, it's wet and horrible. So we're kind of cooped up.
And we were experiencing some trouble with Betty's electrics.
And it's a bit dark.
If we try and turn the lights on, we get a disco, which is a bit weird. So we haven't really got satisfactory electrical things happening, really.
Are you dancing on it? Dancing.
It's good dancing.
Luckily, the power came on that evening in time for dinner.
We've got lights.
Miraculously, we've got power
We've got power.
tonight.
Betty has some great onboard features, including a sink so that Megs can do all the dishes, and a state-of-the-art entertainment system to occupy Ollie. Later, the dining table converts to the master bedroom.
Oh, you can't sit down yet, Mum. There's still plenty of work to do.
My dishes are done.
That they are. And what a job you've made of it.
Ollie sleeps above the cab, and we just cage him in there with a net, for his own safety of course.
That's the kind of thing that you'd use for a table tennis table, but we're going to use it for a cot.
It was a cold, freezing trip to the Isle of Wight, but still loads of fun exploring the island.
It's a bit chilly here, actually, even despite the blue sky.
Because it was midwinter, we'd got cheap tickets over for the ferry and for our 5 nights camping. After all, there's not many people that tend to go camping at that time of year.
So who's there?
Mama.
So here we were, finding ourselves driving all around the island.
Newport.
We drove all over the place with our new friend Mike C. That's our New Zealand voice setting on our TomTom.
Please move to the right, then turn left.
That made the Meg map reader completely redundant.
Turn right.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
With no clouds.
The Isle of Wight feels a lot like some parts of New Zealand.
Oh,
But,
feel those roads.
a bit of a bumpy, shaky old road.
It's like driving in New Zealand.
We fit right in with our Betty on the road.
Oh, it's another camper. Oh, hey. Cheeky.
The best day of our trip was on New Year's Day. There was a beautiful sunrise from a cloudless sky, which also meant the coldest frost I've ever seen. The day started perfectly with bacon and bangers.
That's Isle of Wight bacon, that is. And it's crisping up. These are Isle of Wight bangers.
Afterwards, we drove to a craft centre, and like most craft centres, it was filled with all sorts of old junk rusting away into the background of modern life. I don't care how interesting blown glass is to watch. The resulting products fall squarely into the category of dust collectors. We did find an antique games room though. We had some fun in there.
Wow. What'd you get, you guys?
Nothing. We got nothing.
Let's have a look.
Oh, what we lost.
We didn't have much luck, but
Hello, Jolly Jack.
Ollie did find a very jolly sailor.
Jolly Jack.
What a worthless piece of entertainment that was. It was a good thing we discovered something else that was a bit more of interest. Just nearby, Megan found something that was interesting too.
Got some money? Looks pretty good.
And Ollie once again learnt a new word.
Mama, chocolate.
It's like that, I know, sweet.
One.
You don't always need money to have a good time. Just nearby in a park, Ollie and I got a chance to practice our boy skills. He's a long way from making the team, but he sure had a lot of fun. The Isle of Wight was a great place to visit, and our 5 days left us all excited about another trip away. That's it from us over here now. Take care, Andy, Ollie and Megs.